Right, folks, so we're here with Terry. He's kindly volunteered to do a video testimonial on SOE Expeditions Gunnerside attack route. This is the last night in one of the original saboteur huts, which is quite nice. We've been out 5 nights and we finish tomorrow. And Terry, how have you found it, mate? Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you found the trip.
So, 23 years Royal Marines. First half of my career was we'd done a lot of Norways, and back then it was sort of like 2 months at a time for a winter, a lot of skiing, and just what we're doing here now. So as the years went by, I got downgraded and then ended up being vehicle borne a lot of times out here. So after I left the Corps, I just found I just still wanted to keep pushing myself just to see what limits I could attain as I got older. I always want to keep going. So always had an interest in the heavy water plant because we were based up north, Tromsø normally with 539 Assault Squadron. That was on our 2 days off we would get in the whole deployment. It was too far to travel down here and come and see the heavy water plant and get immersed in it. So by chance, I can't remember now how I came across the SOE Expeditions, but last year I was sort of planning on doing the escape route, but for personal reasons I didn't manage to get on that. So then again this year it was out there and I thought, right, we'll just have another look and see if it's still going, but Matt said it wasn't, and this was on offer, so lastminute.com, booked on it, juggled work and managed to get on the expedition.
Excellent, mate, excellent. And how have you found it so far?
So the expedition, so I went in thinking, I didn't actually think it would be it's not hard, it's just it's right pitched where I wanted it to be. You know, you've got to dig deep sometimes. It comes with a reward, you know, the vistas that you get on a daily or an hourly basis, monthly basis, you know, you get everything. You know, from whiteouts, that's testing, the cold, it's given up here in Norway, and I think sometimes the south can be colder than the north, so in the Arctic Circle, but it's just given us everything, you know. Today has just been the dream day. Stein, the Norwegian guide, said this is the perfect conditions and described the snow and the light and everything, and it was absolutely wonderful, you know. And to be doing the route that these people back then, given the kit that we've got now, they would have done it in quite a lot less. You know, it's quite sort of, yeah, you can. They were hard men back then.
Yeah, no, definitely, mate. It's quite humbling. So we've had snow, wind, we've had ice, we've had freezing conditions. Some days 10, 11 hour days. What's been the best day so far?
For me, today was the best day. I mean, I just had to iron out a few little things with my skis. Got those sorted out last night. I was actually in the back of my mind a bit concerned about today because this was the longest distance we had skied in one day, but this turned out to be, you know, I worked it out and the skis worked perfectly, and this is one of the best days that I've had, you know, given the distance was longer, but it was still just, you know, it was great.
So 3 things we said at the start, something about you've learned about yourself, the kit, and the environment. What have you learned anything on this trip so far?
Personally, for me, is like the kit. You know, it's going back probably about 20 years since I've done something like this. The kit has changed. What's available. I'm sort of old school. Maybe I need to move with the times and get something that's a bit more modern and stuff like that. You know, that's probably been the downfall for me, to be fair. But I plan on going on the should it happen the exfiltration route. Maybe next year, just to finish off the whole op really, to complete. You know, I don't like leaving things incomplete, but I'll come back a bit more wiser and You know, it's actually it's a really good testing environment for anyone that wants to see how far they can push with a good bunch of people. You know, I must say it is a good bunch of people that we've had here. It's just like being with all your mates, you know. So it's a good environment.
Excellent. And so, what would you say to someone who's sitting on the fence and thinking about coming on a trip with SOE Expeds?
Just do it. That's all you do. You can sit and procrastinate. You're never going to get anywhere, are you? I found that with so much, you know. And I've, you know, for the last few years, I've just gone and done it, and then think about, oh shit, you know, what have I done that for? But then when you get there, it's actually you're building in things that aren't there. Once you get in the flow with everyone else, because you'll find that everyone else will have the same reservations and doubts. Just get on with it, and you're going to have a good bunch of people that will help you along and support you, and it will be good, and you enjoy it, and then your bar's got a little bit higher.
Awesome, mate.
Big takeaways, you know. It's great.
Cheers, Terry. Appreciate it, mate.